So as I double those notes, it becomes more vocal, and it's really important for you to understand that. A lot of times when people are playing, they're so used to just moving up and down or side to side, and of course we need that. But they forget that when somebody is singing, if you're going to try and replicate the voice when you're soloing, the voice does a lot of the same pitches over and over and over. You know, they're not always moving like this when you're singing. We want to do the same thing when we're playing guitar. You know, it's not just a matter of, you know, sometimes that can be really cool, but your whole solo can't consist of that. So you want to make sure that you're trying to think like a voice would. So when you're playing something, see, I can use the same phrase over and over and over, and it creates a melody. And then within that, I can also use repetition of the same pitches, be it side by side, or just returning back to that pitch every time. You know, that's how true phrases really start formulating, is that you're aware of a pitch or an idea, and you keep doing that idea. Now, the truth is, when you're soloing, there's a lot of times that you won't think of that beforehand. It'll happen in real time. When you're moving around the guitar, either visually or doing the meandering technique we talked about, you're doing something, and all of a sudden you'll play something and go, wow, I like that. And then you'll repeatedly do it. I mean, that's a very natural thing for us to do. So it's not like we've prescribed everything out and we're sitting down and now we're playing that. The goal to improvisation is you're playing within your comfort zone, and you're trying to create things that sound, you know, A, melodic, B, rhythmic, C, interesting, all of these different kinds of things. When you go back to your practice space and you go back and you start trying to work through all this stuff, that's where you're going to keep trying to elevate your techniques, whether it be your bending or your vibrato or your visualization or theory or who knows what it is. But when it comes time to jam, you don't want to step outside your means. You want to stay inside there and use all of the various techniques and thought processes that you have, that you've been working on. So see, right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to think about creating something that's melodic that I could play. So if I was going, then maybe I do it again. So rhythm's happening. See? And I could build a song out of that idea. I could create a chord progression or something underneath that or whatever. So I can use that repetition, either repetition of a phrase or repetition of a note. Whatever it is. See, that's half the fun, is now you're utilizing all of these various little techniques, you're utilizing all of your visualization, and now you're using your thought process to think about what you want to hear, what's coming out. Right? You don't know at first, but as you continue playing through this, something starts creating from that. And you go, okay, I should do that again. I should try that again. And you just keep building and building and building as you go. That really is the essence of learning how to improvise. If any of those blocks, any of these things that we're talking about are failing on you, that's what you have to go back and practice. So if you're trying to do something and it's just not working, you have to either A, not do it anymore, which would be a shame, or B, go back and figure out why it's not working, and just keep building it.